Okay, alright. What's going on, people? It is Beakers B. Jornison, and thank you for joining me today. It is another episode of the Ultra Hardcore LP. Still Ultra Hardcore, I know, you might have forgotten. It's been Ultra Hardcore this whole time, and obviously I've kind of forgotten. This kind of just seems to be the way the game is played from now on for me, is potions and such things as those, but anyway, yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. We're gonna have lots of fun today. I've been building a bit, and quite a bit to show off and stuff to do with you guys, actually. So we're just gonna put a few things away, and I actually have not been working here in this base, this area, the mountain area. I've been working over in the jungle, working in the jungle shack, or under the jungle shack per se. I can't talk about it out here because it's very confidential. I have to talk in, keywords. It's very sunny outside. The weather is quaint. Anyway, we'll get to it. It's gonna be good. So, I was working out one thing, or one not problem, but one resource that we're gonna need. I've said a million times already, but one resource we're gonna need is nether wart. We need that for every potion brew that goes on, and we actually don't need a whole lot because it is just us on here. But if I'm gonna be using potions a lot, which I probably am, I want to have a good potion setup. So we're gonna go ahead and in here. Oh, that's what I needed. I need flint and steel. Earlier I put out the flame for some reason. I don't even remember why, now that I think about it. But yeah, put that away. And dang it, we have melons and pumpkins on us. That's okay. Oh well. We don't really need to worry about that right now. But we're gonna grab the glowstone as well. And so yeah, I need to relight that. But we're gonna head on down to the. That's never happened. I got injured. Shoot. So we're heading down here, and I haven't done a whole lot. I just added in a wooden ceiling here, kind of a. I don't want to say roof. It is a ceiling because we're underground. And also some stone floor and just a little stone slab coming down. I'm just experimenting with this room. I think I am gonna go with this quartz look, at least on the walls. I like that, and we can also add in other cyan, maybe some cyan clay or other clay on the wall. I think that'll look good too. And for the ground, I was thinking like this pillar. This pillar has a cool top texture, and we could either do kind of a border like this, or maybe we could do a checkered pattern. But we'll experiment with that later. But anyway, I was talking about netherwart, so we wanted to solve something for that, and I wanted to make a farm. So yeah, we see soul sand up here, and I actually haven't tested this out yet, but I thought we'd utilize this kind of ladder chain that we have up here to the exit of the base, and here is where we can start off the harvest production of all the netherwart that we're going to have. So basically the idea is all the soul sand, netherwart will grow right here, and then so it'll grow on this one too, grow down here, grow on this one here, and these are all just 7 soul sand on each ring, so there are 4 rings, which means there's only 28 spots, but really that's quite a lot, and it's all we need for one person at least. And if we're over here quite a bit, or if we're just over at the other base, I'm pretty sure these chunks will be loaded too, because it's not very far away, maybe 70 blocks I would guess, would be an honest guess. But if netherwart's growing at a constant rate, we can just replant it, and we should get quite a bit of netherwart before we know it. We already have a good stock, just for one person at least, so that's good. One default, or not default, but I guess I am going to call it a default, but one problem with this design is you have to place the water in such a way that, like, it can't be it can't be up here. I could have said this so much better. Let me like restart. So like the way that all this is gonna get harvested for us is by water. I'm gonna drop water from down here, and I'll actually show you. If you place water right there, water will just go all the way around here, and it'll go a ring down, all the way down. It'll go back around, and it'll harvest everything that's on this soul sand, on the soul sand, and it should either come down here or it should drop down the ladder. I'm not sure if items will occupy the same space as a ladder, but I haven't tested that out. But anyway, the one like downside is that you have to place a water source right here. It has to be above this first block, because what it does is it flows down, and since this is a ladder, water won't mess with it. It'll just go around it. So it goes all the way around down a hole right there. You can see it, and it falls down there, comes around. You get the idea. And actually, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna finish dressing these up, put in some glowstone just like that. Room back here was gonna be where I was gonna make a netherwort farm, but I decided with this simpler design, and it's kind of cool. I like it. It's a cool idea, I think, at least. And that's blocked off. We don't really need to mess with that. Oh yeah, we do need to get rid of these walls. Everything in immediate sight I want to look either just like this plain stone with glowstone. So that's just what I want to have, and I'm okay with dirt being back there, just because I won't see it probably that often, or at least when I'm growing the netherwort, I won't see it. And then I think we had one more ring to do. That one's good. Okay, and then this one just needs glowstone, I think. Yep, this one's clean. Cool. So why don't we test it out? Like I said, that was the first time I tried it, and I'm glad it worked out. That would have been a bummer if it didn't work. I would have had to cut and try it again. But basically plant all around here, and we can stall on the ladder like champions. It's a little bit of parkour involved, but you know, ladder stalls and such. Boom. Come on. Another word. We're gonna have to master that. Oh yeah, that's the key, is getting it while you're on your way down. Oh yeah, right there. Cool. So boom, that's already all planted. That was shorter than I expected. But just for testing's sake, why don't we go ahead and come up here to the top, put the water source right here, and see what happens. Okay, so netherwort popped off. I did pick some up. Like I picked it up as I came down on this first ring. You guys probably heard it, but I didn't think about that. So some are getting caught here, although I think those are other ones traveling down. I have 41 right now. And you can see they're just falling down, or they're traveling down the stream. So I guess over time they'd pretty much they'd all end up breaking and getting to the bottom. Yep, so I'm guessing there's a whole lot of them there. Yeah, there's like 6. So not a whole lot, but pretty much as the water goes down, you would pick up every one, I'm guessing. So we'll see how it works. If it's not efficient, we can always nix it. Just a cool idea that I had at one point, and I thought it would be fun to do. Right there, it's a good place for the spiral awesomeness. And it is getting nighttime, so we're gonna go ahead and get ready to sleep. I think I have it in my inventory. Yes, I do. Hello, dispensers. I want to test something out right here. Bucket actually goes there. Okay. Nope. Torches over there. Okay. I want to test out if I put a dispenser like upside. What do you call it? Upside down? Would that be the right term? Yes. Upside down. Although generally they're facing forward. Like yeah, they're facing forward like that. But I want to see if, let's get the cobble. I'm curious as to if I face it down like that, and I put water bucket in it, and then I can probably just do lever right here. Lever, see, okay, cool. So that actually dispenses the water. That makes sense. Okay, so dispensers actually dispense the water. I was using a dropper, and it just dropped the buckets out, and I was like, what? I thought that totally dropped water, but is not the case. Gotta keep getting parched today. But okay, so we can use this dispenser. So why don't we install that now? Down here on this. That way we get rid of this inefficiency already. Oh, and we need to replant the nether wart anyway. Now that we got rid of all of it like geniuses. So we'll go ahead and get all of this right here. Cool. And this right here. Pretty fast. Not too bad, not too shabby. Liking it so far. Alright, so what we will actually have is a dispenser right there. How can I do this? Okay, I can break this block and then see under it. Boop, just like that. Okay, and that'll be perfect for this job. And do we still have? Yep, we got the smooth stone right there. Cool. Okay, so that's all good. And I guess yeah, I really don't. I'm thinking right now. Do I need anything more than the lever? Because the lever will work right now. It'll just power the dispenser, and it'll go ahead and bring the water down. And I'll just have to flick it back and forth, and it'll turn it off again. So that'll work just fine for now. Yeah, why don't we'll settle for that at the moment. Shut that. Nice, nailed it. So we'll let that grow and all that jazz. But now we're gonna get to down here, because we haven't worked down here at all, and I haven't really done anything off camera either, so that'll be good. One thing I'm thinking right off the bat, what did I just do? Diamond axe, sorry. I'm gonna get the iron door, I'm gonna get the glass, I'm gonna pop that in there, this too. Yeah, let's get rid of the redstone as well for right now. And we got rid of our water bucket, but we'll just grab another one later, no worries. Grab this, grab that, grab dish, and definitely the oak wood. You know you need it. Redstone lamps for lighting. We're gonna start working on the ceiling as well if we want to. Yeah, cool. So why don't we go ahead and I know what I needed. I knew I needed to craft something, but didn't remember what. This is one of them. Probably needed some other stuff, but I just want to try out stairs right there, and then I'm thinking these blocks, yeah, right there. And this is where we're going to have our infinite water source, or at least like one of them. I'm not sure if we're going to have multiple infinite water sources around here, but we can have one of them here. Another idea I had for over here is putting lava right up there, and it'll come down and it won't spread out if it's placed right up there, and it'll come right here, and I'm pretty sure we'll be able to just click the crafting table without anybody, or without like the crafting table burning, and that'll be a cool place to you know, go and click the crafting table. Of course, I'm not going to have it open. I'm thinking either nether brick fences right there. That would actually look pretty good, and that would work nicely. Yeah, that looks good. My only other idea is iron bars. That might look good, but I'm not sure. Not quite sure. So why don't we go ahead? We're gonna need to change this from stone in the back and pop in some regular quartz. Why don't we bring this all the way down, and water's gonna be everywhere else down there. We're gonna need to fit in some lighting as well. Did I get rid of the glowstone? I did. I totally did. Where is it? Hello? Glowstone down there. And we actually needed that water bucket. So sad. But water will go right there, and that should look pretty good. I'm debating on, yes, actually, I think I'm gonna just put those right there, and since it's bothering me that is sideways, and I might as well do these two as well, just to make it look good. And now get rid of that, go like that. Okay, cool, that works. So we'll put water in there, and that'll look good. I don't necessarily want to go grab the water right now, but we also need to get a lava bucket, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, guy. Come on, remember. Okay, next thing, I'm thinking maybe we'll stare down from this upper level. Just right there. Leave a little bit of space just over here because we're going to get water. And it'll look nice not having stairs everywhere coming down, just right here and one up here. Along with that, I was about to place the iron door, but we wouldn't have been able to get out. That would have sucked. We could have crafted a button. It would have been good. But, oh well. Anyway, we need a button, and as well as a pressure plate. Because we're going to do a pressure plate on the outside. Yeah, that works. Maybe I'll switch it around here in a second. But, press button on here, and you walk through, just like so. Everyone knows the deal. Very simple. It's super high tech. Iron door for down here because it's very cool. It's very hard. Oh, made it through the door. Ha! It's very did I say hardcore? I didn't mean hardcore. It's very dangerous. You know, bad stuff could happen. And a wooden door just couldn't hold up to what could happen in there. So, you know, iron door necessary. I already have the glass. What am I doing? And should I do full blocks or panes? I'm gonna go with full blocks. Yeah, because I don't use full blocks very often, so this will be a good place for them. So full blocks down there. And for this floor, I'm thinking, what do we want to do for this floor? We are gonna continue with this kind of pattern, or these colors. I mean, not really pattern, but kind of the color scheme, the dark with the white. And I think I can go ahead and afford to do quartz on the whole outside. I'll just need to go up and mine a whole lot, both in the nether and to get diamonds, because I'll be able to enchant a lot of tools. So that'll be good. We're gonna go ahead and grab our water and our lava, because you know we're doing that. I really don't build with lava a lot, so it'll be good. Also, it's ultra hardcore, so we're dancing with the devil a little bit of tomfoolery. I'm not sure where we're gonna be able to get lava though, and that's a downside. Another thing I was thinking the other day while I was playing is, should I make a mine shaft going down? Like, the ladder goes up and now there's the netherwort farm, and then you have the lab, the potions lab. But I could also go down another, I could just keep on going with the ladder, and we could have a mine. Or I could put a separate door, and I have a bit of a staircase going down, and I could actually mine there too. So I might do a mine at the jungle. The only problem with that is once I get a mine over there, I'll probably end up treating that place like more of a base than this area. I need to focus on this area still, because it's badass. Bottom line, it's badass. It's still a really cool place to build, and I need to get back to that. But we are back here for flint and steel. That's one of them. Surprised we remembered that. You would not believe that I've already forgotten the other ones. We are actually getting buckets as well. 3. That's how many we need. Great. 1, 2, 3. And I was whoops. Okay, we only need 2 of water. What are you doing, guy? And I was just thinking about, where am I gonna get lava? Where am I gonna get lava? And I was gonna go into a cave, but why do that? That is silly. When you already have the portal, and you can go to the nether, and there are just seas of lava waiting for you. They're just there. Like, the only thing they're providing is lava for players. That's it. And death. I mean, they kill a lot of people, I wouldn't doubt. Oh, actually, yep, we don't even need to go there. We're taking this lava. We're done with it. That's right. There and back. No big deal. No problem. We haven't fed the cows in a while. We should get to that as also. Lord. Why don't we sleep here? Yeah, we'll sleep here. Also, if there's time, I'm not sure, we're gonna do this water in the lava, see how it looks, see how we like it, and maybe we'll come back here. I've done one thing, and I might continue to like build this certain thing. I don't know why I'm not just saying it. I've worked on the wheat farm upstairs, and it's coming along pretty good. I have a nice idea for how we're gonna harvest it and all that jazz. So that'll be really cool. Actually, I'm pretty sure whether or not we have time, I'm just gonna end up fitting it at the end of the episode, because I'm pretty sure we will. I mean, I make the decisions. I can see when I want to stop my video, but we'll definitely fit it in. Break. What a waste. Durability. But we're almost back here. And I tell you, I've made this trip a while, and it's not very far, block-wise, but all the vines, they kind of slow you down, I don't want to say per se, but they slow you down, and right there, right out here where this stone is right there, I always fall and lose like half a heart or a full heart, and it sucks. It's the worst. So we got that relit. The funny thing is, actually now's a good time to mention it. I didn't mention it earlier, but I mean, everyone's seen it right now. Last episode was in Faithful 32 by 32 HD texture pack. If you notice, we're not in Faithful anymore. And that's for good reason. My computer's not doing as good as it was on the other day. The day I recorded on Faithful, my computer was just being nice and was like, hey, why don't you just have a good recording session and we'll be cool with it. But today it's like, hey, I hate you, and you're going to have to play in default because you can't handle HD texture packs right now. But I'm glad that worked. That did not go everywhere in my face. That actually gives a lot of light to this side of the room, and that looks kind of cool. That does look cool. And my crafting table didn't burn. It's still behind there. Cool. And all I gotta do is just look in here. I should have put 3 back there. I actually still can, because it's right here on this opposite side of the wall. But I don't know. We'll sit on that decision. 1's good enough for right now. But I only say 3 because I can just walk up, and wherever I hit it, it's gonna be a crafting table, and that'll be nice. Even better accessibility. So boom, infinite water down here. That's great. I almost feel like it needs 1 more block or something right here. Maybe I'll feel better about it once I start filling in these walls with the texture and such things. Is that? So yeah, we're done with that. Infinite water's there. Everything's good. I'm gonna ditch most of these things because these are all for this build. All this supplies. Yeah, we'll leave that too. And why don't we take this back to the other base? So we're gonna go check out the wheat farm, and we're gonna call it a day. And even since I've been recording, look at how much the netherwort has grown. That's pretty awesome. So I'm sure we won't have a problem with having it having to be in the chunk or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it's growing while we're over there. We're plenty close, so should not be a problem. But anyway, so one thing that people do usually in a wheat farm when they're going to make a massive one, or one involving pistons or anything like that, is they make rows and rows and have just water streams flow down it, and make all the wheat come down to one point. But that's really nice to have the wheat come in one point, and the seeds as well. But one thing is that regardless of whether they clear out all the items and put them in one spot, say at the bottom of a giant hill that they roll water down and they have wheat on it, even though your items are all down there, and that's really cool and all, you're kind of you're doing work for no reason, and that's that's just being logical about it. When you go to plant seeds and stuff like that, I don't need seeds or anything like that. We'll head up there now. But if you're gonna be farming wheat, regardless of whether you pick up all your drops at the bottom of where your farm is or anything like that, you still have to walk all the way back up to where the tilled grass is, in wheat's case, and you have to replant, or with your hand right now, with the player, you have to replant every like seed. In middle of Minecraft, you have to replant, you gotta reharvest. So regardless of whether you get all your items to the bottom, and you have like hoppers set up and chests and all that, and it's organized, you're still gonna have to go out and replant the seeds. So the point is, why do all that work when you're gonna have to go out there anyway, and you can just collect it yourself? You're gonna have to walk out there to collect seeds and to plant seeds, so why not just collect the ones that are received from the farm and collect the wheat at the same time. So this farm kind of utilizes that a bit. Ooh, and actually, it looks almost all of it is grown. That's good. So why don't we test it out? I actually haven't tested it out. I've done this in a world before, and it worked perfectly. So this, if you notice, the whole wheat farm was sealed off. I didn't even give you guys a good look. So this is my wheat farm at the moment. I got, lamps at the top, and we have wheat on the bottom here. It is rows of, 7. So 7, and how many rows are there? There are, God, I think there's 14 rows of 7. So somewhere around a stack and a half of revenue, or like of income, of wheat, that is. But anyway, let me test it out. I made this one day, and it was only like 2 days ago, but I set up a lever. It's got to be like right up here, but I don't know why I wouldn't make a why wouldn't I make a solid staircase up here? Yeah, it is up here. So turn off the lights. As you guys have noticed, the wheat farm is kind of in a box, and it only has lamps lighting it, which means wheat needs a light to grow, and if it's not at a high enough light level, it'll go ahead and update and break off. And I've gotten a couple lag spikes, and I'm pretty sure they've already gone ahead and updated. So why don't we go ahead and turn the lights back on, because we might as well. And let's break in here. What? Oh, okay. See, I didn't wait long enough, but if you look in here, some have updated. Oh, I was running on here. So some updated. I did not wait long enough. So say I turn this off, and I can't darken it as well, but you get the idea. When it's totally dark in here and you leave it for a while, it completely, they all break off, and it's not as spectacular as it used to be. Or maybe I got a chain reaction or something. Oh yeah, it used to be chain reactions of wheat. If you like broke one, all the ones by it would break. Or maybe it was just read. I don't remember. But it used to just, if they were all full, they would just break pretty much instantly after you turn the lights out, and it was all good. But I guess we can just turn that off and wait for it and come back, and it'll be totally ready. So, that sucks. It failed. I thought it was going to work awesomely, but oh well. So that's the wheat farm. I guess we tweak it, I suppose. I thank you guys for joining me as always. I'm glad we could build a little together. We don't normally do that, or we haven't done that yet, and I hope to do it more. So thanks for joining me guys again, and I hope to see you on the next episode.